Today we are walking up the viewpoint and I will show you some more views of the city.
We decided to speedrun it instead.
Getting tired yet?
Take the cable car up to the viewpoint, where much of Baikal's magic comes into full view, offering a sweeping panorama of the frozen lake, the surrounding forest, and the tiny village below. The return trip to Chersky Stone Lookout costed 400 rubles, and it was a must-visit spot. We found a lookout platform and saw the scale of the world's deepest freshwater lake. But suddenly, it was too late to get photos when this happened.
Just finally got to the viewpoint and there's no time for a photo, so I gotta go now. I gotta head back.
After escaping the horde of Chinese tourists, we were on our way to the next city, saying goodbye to the legendary heaven of Viskieka and Lake Baikal, wondering if I would ever afford to come back in summer. But you know what rhymes with heaven?
007.
Okay, that was so cringe. Anyways, we eventually drove an hour west to get to the Paris of Siberia, but there were a few issues on the way. After trying to check into the Rolling Stones, the tour guide and host had some confusion with the booking, leaving us to wonder where we were supposed to stay. Yes, I wrote my tag again, you know me.
This is the main street and we're gonna go have some lunch. Necto Tecto.
It's actually pronounced pesto testo, because I couldn't read Cyrillic well at the time, but we were definitely in the mood for Italian.
It's got lemon.
Does that ginger in it as well?
No.
I would highly recommend it, as it was a very cozy and high quality cafe for your future Insta stories. As I saw a contrail cloud in the sky, it was a sign that everything was going to be okay with check-in, and we explored the city together, knowing that Irkutsk streets are lined up with beautiful wooden houses.
That's very interesting.
Crazy how much effort they put in.
Many decorated with intricate carvings dating back to the 19th century, and as usual, we passed cathedrals, museums, and monuments while it was still late afternoon. We were approaching Angara River.
Yeah, like
Not a movie.
theater.
Romeo and
Julieta. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to practice reading all of it. We eventually found the highlight of the Riverside Park, offering a tranquil environment to enjoy nature and the scenic views of the Angara River. And it also reminds me,
Guys, I think that's the opera house right behind me.
It's holding a boner.
Yeah. Bring me back to the Harbin days. Damn.
as I kept admiring the views, people usually have that saying that it's lonely on the top, but even for me, when traveling in a group, I felt it was lonely when I saw things that others couldn't see, like knowing that there was always more to witness in the landscape, waiting for a secret to be shared with you, until...
Okay, it's a big day. We're gonna take a break right here and see what there is.
Shopping Mall Mondi Kvartal was located right in 30 Kvartal district. We killed some time by checking out the local groceries before knowing that the largest mall in Irkutsk was full of international brands and Russian stores, covering everything from fashion to electronics. I definitely had to come back later due to the nostalgia of shopping back in my Poland days.
I'll get one of these.
Hoping this time I've stocked up enough for the next train ride, because you know how hungry I get on the train, like, come on.
What the?
As we left 130 Kvartal, a miracle happened. The hostel was ready for us.
To change to another hostel because the itinerary screwed up the booking, which is absolutely fine. But we get a private room to ourselves. We better hurry up.
But one more thing I had to accomplish before the sun was setting in the early hours. I still couldn't believe how far I've come into this trip. I think the biggest lesson I learned was that the more I took a step forward, the more I realized there were even more levels in life. There were more challenges and skills to unlock. It broke my stagnation, like, look how fast I was moving. I felt the limitations of the slowest travelers in the group, wanting to stay back in the hostel, which is kind of like school. We only learned at the speed of the slowest fast.
Excuse me!
Me and the group decided to try a Soviet-themed cafe restaurant, aka Russian TV.
Alright, let's do this. TripAdvisor.
Famous for its nostalgic atmosphere, movie-themed decorations, and traditional Russian service, which is why the waitress's attire and the old-school decor are so intentional. Along with Russian dishes, you're experiencing a little piece of Soviet-era culture, and of course we had to get Russianic, along with the eggplant and tomatoes. As the group went back to the hostel, I made most of my night doing this.
Okay, now that I'm alone again, I'm gonna do some more shopping. Oh, it's my favorite shop. I was expecting cats, but now I see dogs. I don't know.